What is up, Titan Nation? Hope everybody's doing good out there. What an awesome week with training camp. Ric Flair showing up. The King is back. Bobby Trees is looking awesome. We got a great show for y'all lined up. We got the one and only Titan Anderson. He'll be popping in there in a second. But man, we got a great show lined up for y'all tonight. The Rossi Report. We're gonna try to do this thing weekly. So yeah, let's get it going. Let's get it started with the little training camp montage. Here we go. All right, we'll bring TA in here. What's up, dude?
What's up, buddy? How you doing? Let's go.
Dude, I'm doing great, man. Like it's I've been waiting for this moment, like the first week after training camp, dude, all the news, the highlights, and I don't know, man, like for whatever reason, I just feel good about this season coming up. Like, you know, last year it was all so much hype going into last year with Julio, and then we were going to be the greatest offense to ever, the greatest Titans offense ever, and all this stuff. And we could have been, you know, but the injuries and all that. But just something feels different about this offseason. And you see, and we got a lot of videos we're going to show you guys, highlights and all that. And make sure you guys in the chat, man, tell your boys, tell your friends, whatever, that we're live. We got a great show tonight. But how do you feel, man? How do you feel about this training camp this week overall?
Man, it's exciting. It's exciting because I think everybody going into this year figured if we stay healthy, we should be back in a similar situation. You know, you start off hearing all these negative things about Burks, with the asthma and him not being in shape or being even possibly being lazy or whatever. And to see what he's done so far, literally looking unguardable. And the power, the speed, the route running, the strong hands. I think this guy, if he loses another 5 pounds, this guy could really turn into a weapon, like literally a weapon. And I made a video a little while ago saying if he's at least better than average, it's going to help us tremendously. He's trending highly up right now.
Yeah, dude, he looks awesome, man. Like, I mean, he looks almost, unguardable in camp.
Yeah.
I mean, the dude is just, and he, I wish I would have got this clip. I should have before for in preparation for this video, or for this stream. But there was a interview that somebody did with him on the sidelines. And he was super accountable about the asthma and all that, like how he said he should have been in better shape and this and that. And to me, that just shows that the dude is humble. He's willing to admit his mistakes. He's not like a prima donna. And he's just out there killing it, dude. Just killing it. There's some let's see. I don't know if I think the clip showed during that little montage at the beginning, but that catch he made, from Tannehill was just awesome. And he's been out there whole camp. Making plays and stuff. There was McCreary was guarding him on one. Oh, here it is. I got it here. Let's go. And you can just see, like, McCreary, there's been a couple times where McCreary's been on Burks. I've seen highlights where he's just kind of like pushed him off a little bit. But I think McCreary's going to learn too. And we've got some plays of him where he's made some awesome plays, but
Oh
he's
yeah.
going to learn as he goes along, like that these bigger guys, you're going to have to probably back up a little bit. You know what I mean? Because Burks has pushed him around a couple times,
Yeah.
but that just shows the physicality of Burks, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it also shows the physicality of McCreary, willing to
Right.
stand there and try to fight the guy. Like
Right.
Burks is somewhere between 6'2", 6'3", and roughly 215-ish. That's a pretty decent sized human being, ladies and gentlemen. And McCreary and yeah, one of them looked like he literally got Derrick Henry stiff armed into the stands. But McCreary, like Rossi said, McCreary has shown so many signs. I mean, literally his reaction, the way his hips turn. I'm very excited about McCreary, and I made it clear Christian Fulton's got the number 1 spot locked right now, and I really think Fulton will be the 2. I truly think Fulton, even though he's going to be the 2, I think it's going to be kind of like a pitch count, if you will. I think they're going to be very careful with Farley. Farley. Sorry. I think they're going to be careful with Farley's play time early on, and that's going to give McCreary plenty of time to get a lot of reps.
Yeah, man. And it's interesting. It's interesting to think about. Like, I mean, going from last season to this season and thinking about how good this secondary could be, man. And Farley, he's looking awesome out there. I mean, the dude is, it looks like he's completely healthy.
Yeah.
I got a video. It's really short, but it's of him doing some drills. I wish I had some more videos of him covering, but check how fast he looks in this drill. I mean, it's only 6 seconds. I'll show it again. I mean, just how quick he is and turns and like
the way he just spun around and still
I
had
know.
speed. Unbelievable, man. And people
I
don't
know.
like the reason why he was getting those interceptions early on in camp. He is so long and closes distance so fast. People are gonna think, oh, we got this guy beat, and he's gonna catch up to you. Very long,
Yeah.
great ball hawking skills. If he's healthy, oh my God, this could be the biggest X factor for our defense to take that next step. Is Caleb Farley being healthy for sure? But I love what I see so far.
Yeah, dude, I'm excited. And we got 25 people in the house. Y'all tighten up that like button. Y'all
Let's
go
go,
follow
baby.
Titan Anderson on his channel. Show him some love as well. Let's get to some of these comments here. I hope the stream's doing all right. It's showing me I have like 1 bar or whatever, but y'all let me know in the chat if the stream looks all right and everything. Anyways, we'll get to some of these comments. Aiden's in the building. He said, let's go Titan Rossi. Al Pierce, the faithful, he said, pads week. Yep, pads Monday. That's what Vrabel said. So pads week, let's go tighten up. Titan Fox is in the building. Titan Fox we're having a show tomorrow night, I think, if I can get it all set up. And it's going to be Titans Time Podcast, the Power Hour, and Titan Fox is going to be in there. So if I can get it set up in time, you guys, it'll probably be around the same time tomorrow night. So, y'all guys make sure and tune into that.
Yeah.
Bill Kerr, he said, what's up? Ducky's in the building. I'm so proud of this team, especially Tannehill so far. That's my QB. And yeah, I mean, Tannehill's looking pretty good so far, Let's see. Hindanger says Titan. Grandizer says, did you tighten up? Titan Rossi, tell them to tighten up that life. We did, Grandizer. I appreciate it. We got it. Poe Hill's in the building. Said, what's up, boys and girls? Tighten up. Titan Bay from Tampa. Make or break season. Let's get Jenner Camilla, tighten up. So excited to start this season. Jameis is in the building. Titan South's in the building. Burks the burner. Grandizer said 5 more likes, almost 20 likes already. That's crazy. Sin City Titan, what's up, my dude? He said, yo, what's up, Titan Rossi? Tighten up. Let's see who else we got in here. Alex M. Farley got mossed by Bobby Trees. Yeah. I mean, and,
well, to be honest, that wasn't really mossed. That was because being mossed, the correct definition is both guys going up for the ball, even chance, and just the guy going up and grabbing it over him. What happened with that was a perfectly thrown behind the back shoulder, but a higher up version of that, which Farley had. There was no way he could have gotten that. It was placed in a spot where Bobby Trees could have only gotten it. The coverage was actually really good. It's just sometimes throws like that and catches like that just make, they just happen. Great plays happen.
Was that?
But yeah, that was the
one I showed during the.
It was the Bobby
montage I showed?
I can't remember. It was the one where Bobby Trees went up and caught it over Farley. Farley,
okay,
but yeah, it was placed outside behind his shoulder, and Bobby Trees was able to turn around and grab it. Great throw, great catch. But overall, it was good defense, just better offense.
That's awesome, man. It's good to see him out there, doing his thing, man. And
both of them,
he looks, yeah, man, and they both look, like they were never injured. It's insane.
It's crazy.
Shine Crawford said, "What's the news on Molden?" From what I hear, he's fine. I think he was back to practice already.
Just
I do have I do. This is pretty cool. This is a pretty cool clip. We'll go ahead and play this one since we're on Molden real quick. Let me see here if I can find it. This is Molden mic'd up. So they mic'd him up, and listen to what he says about Derrick Henry about halfway through.
What up? You making fun of my warm-up? I messed with this 9:30 though. Our first day we were 12:30. We're all good, we're all good. I'm so locked in today, it feels like I'm in a dream, I'm not gonna lie. What a dog.
I thought you almost pointed to that. Yo,
I know, he didn't see me, he didn't see me. Derrick looked like a transformer. He looks like a transformer, bro. At the same time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Go get that! Woo!
Yup.
7-3, 1, 2, 3.
Damn. Savage. It could have been. It could have been.
Savage. Wow.
It could have been.
That's how crazy he sounds.
It's like I'm not like. You see it? Yeah. I don't even know what I've been saying. Like, what am I
you know
supposed
what
to
you've
say?
been doing?
Yeah.
So DB's on 3, 1, 2, 3.
DBs. Let's go.
That's a good video, man.
He's like, you know what you're doing.
It's so good to see like all those young dudes out there who are, I mean, McCreary, Farley, Molden, and I already know, McCreary and Molden are already dogs. Like they're little bulldogs. And I know Farley, dude, he's more, I guess I don't really know much about Farley's college career, like how his mentality was.
Farley likes to talk. He's an in-your-face talker. Yeah, he talks a lot. He talks a lot.
Yeah.
So he fits in perfect. That's why when we drafted him, and that's one of the reasons why he caught my eye before the draft. Not only his size, speed, we needed a corner, but I love that type of attitude and confidence. It's amazing to see, and his issue is just staying healthy. If he stays healthy, the sky's the limit for the kid.
Yeah, dude, and it's this secondary. If they can, like you said, stay healthy and everything, man. I mean, this defense, I just cannot wait to see them as a unit. Game one playing like, oh my gosh, dude. I mean, there's no reason why they couldn't be a top 5 defense, dude, and just be nasty.
Yeah.
I mean, and not just the top 5 defense in total yards or whatever, but I see this defense just getting at the QB, causing turnovers. I think this is the type of defense that like it kind of brings flashbacks for me back to like, 2000, 2001, where I mean they literally won games. You know what I mean? Like,
Hell yeah.
and I'm just stoked about that, man. Like I think it's that type of defense that can get you to a Super Bowl, even with how the league is changing,
Yeah, I mean, we've only improved. Like all the mainstream media that, especially that one whoever that was that said we're gonna go 8-9, they must really not watch football or understand the players on our team, because and understand that our division is a guaranteed 5 wins. Like that, it's unbelievable when you see stuff like that. It's disrespectful, to be honest.
It really is, dude. I don't get it, man. It just doesn't make sense to me, man. So we'll, obviously King Henry's back. Does he not? I mean, does he just not look stronger and bigger than he ever has? I mean, it's just,
when he went down, a lot of people were saying, not our people, but like Titans fans, but people from the outside, were saying, with this injury, his age, this and that. They don't understand. This guy is different. And the first
right.
3 years, he was not a bell cow back. He wasn't. So he's got a little fresher legs than people think. And the fact that he's a freak of nature, and that look at that. Like, are you kidding me? Do you really want do you oh my, if like going back to what you said, imagine if our defense is at least top 10. I'm going to say top 10. This team is going to have a chance to go far.
Yeah, dude. And yeah, he looks like a monster, man. I mean, and I just don't see how you could look at the guy, because there's a lot of doubters out there.
Oh yeah.
There is, surprisingly, that are saying, oh, he's hitting that age, it's blah blah blah. But it's like, dude, the dude is still in impeccable shape. It's not like he's been injured his whole career. You know what I mean? It was a foot injury, not an ACL tear, not anything like that. So I think he's just gonna go out, and he is hungry. Like he wants it.
Yeah.
And he's ready. Treylon Burks, all the stuff about the asthma we talked about earlier, how he was accountable towards himself. He looks to be in shape. We talked about this a little bit, Bobby Trees.
Yeah.
Talk about that a little bit, man. Like how, because they've talked about a lot in the media about how he's teaching the young guys and stuff like that. How big of a difference do you think that can make? And what is the difference between, like, him and a Julio per se, as far as that respect goes? Because, Julio is a veteran too, but you didn't hear a lot about Julio teaching the guys and stuff.
Yeah. You know what? I don't know. Like Julio, like, is just different. When you watch, even when he's on the field, that attitude, he used to demolish defensive backs, lay them out. He's just different. It's just like like he's like calmer. He's like a different player. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
He is up there too. He's a lot older than Bobby Trees, I believe, is 30, right? A young 30.
Yeah.
His first real big injury, and he's already got the knee brace ditched. Look at when you hear Dez talk about the difference this guy's already making. And
yeah.
Speaking of Dez, I got a video that I'm making about Dez. His route running is getting good.
Yes, dude.
He's doing no look head fakes that look precise. He's using everything. Like, he looks like the guy we thought we were drafting. And I think a lot of it has to do with Bobby Trees. Like he's down there, he's talking a lot, he's in your face. And he's somebody who's still contributing. He's, other than this injury, he's always been healthy. Julio, on the other hand, at the end of his career, always hurt, not on the field enough to go out and probably give the guys that motivation. He's not even there. So I think this is going to be this is the perfect move for us. Plus, Bobby Trees fits our style better. We're not a team that necessarily even really wants to throw the ball, but Bobby Trees, I think he had the #1 run block rating, right? Something like that. He's a force at run. He's a great run blocker. when he has the ball in his hands, he's able to make plays happen. He just does. So I think honestly, this guy, bringing him in is way bigger than a lot of people are even talking about, because his experience, plus he's a Super Bowl champ and he still looks hungry. You know, he missed out on that. He probably wants to still experience living in that moment. And this is a great opportunity. Like Rossi said, arguably it could be a top 5 defense. And then you got King Henry healthy. Anything can happen.
Yeah, man. And if you got a defense, the potential of this defense, and you pair it with Henry, that we didn't have last season. I mean, you're talking about Henry brings so much to the table other than just Henry, running the ball. Like he opens up that play action that we didn't have last season. He brings you time of possession, you know what I mean? And that, only helps you more, especially having awesome defense. I think I don't know if this is the route you were talking about. I got a video of Dez. Let me know if it is or not, but this was an awesome play against Chris Jackson.
Yeah, that's it. Just look at the look away, that subtle boom and going the other way made Chris Jackson completely fall for it, and that probably would have been a touchdown, or at least a first down. But a the route was run beautifully, and that's stuff you didn't really see. And it looks like he's motivated. It honestly looks like his head's in the game.
He does. And I've seen a lot of other clips of him too, where he just looks faster. I mean, they gave him, he was one of the players that got the award, like the off-season award and all that stuff. Let's get back to some of these comments here. We got a ton of comments. Thank you all so much for tuning in tonight.
Hit that like button, subscribe, you guys.
Yep. Alex Sims in the house. He says, long time no see, brother. Yeah, man, keep coming back. Grandizer says the mic and stream is good. BB15's in the building. He says he's got to go to school tomorrow. So that's that sucks. I remember those days. Let's see who else. We got Josh in the building. Jonathan Hernandez. Trees looking sharp. Let's see here. Sin City Titan says I'm excited to actually have a tight end group this season.
I was gonna talk about that once you mentioned like the play action and everything like that. We didn't have a tight end last year. I mean, I've already pointed that one out. We didn't have one. Now we've got the most athletic, fast tight end in the draft, who's actually showing that he can go up and body you. Body you like a basketball player going up for a rebound and win those 50-50 balls. Like, this guy's going to be pretty damn good. And then you got Hooper coming over ready to prove his point. I mean, our best guy was Ferkser last year. He didn't even put up 300 yards. I think that's going to be huge play action and just two weapons we didn't have last year. It's going to be a huge improvement.
Yeah, dude, Chig is impressive, man. He's super fast, super athletic. And he can get open, he can get separation. A lot of guys are fast, but they can't get separation. Exactly. They just don't know how to get open. But that dude, man, he's impressing the coaches in camp. I mean, he's just making plays.
Yeah.
And it's, the cool thing about this training camp is, this defense is so good. And, even a lot of the backup guys are pretty good. We're pretty deep. We went over that last show, and they're going up against some of the best in the league, this offense. So that's only going to help them
exactly
for the season.
Exactly. This offense practicing against Big Jeff and Kevin Byard every single damn day. You can. I mean, you're gonna look at the opposing team's defense and just smile, like, no Big Jeff or Kevin Byard lurking around back there. Oh my God! Like, it's gonna be a fun year.
I can't wait for the pads to come on. Then you got like McCreary freaking all up in their face the whole time. Molden slamming them. Like, it's insane. Fulton, like, it's insane how much depth this defense has.
Love it. Love it.
Josh says Burks is looking great. I'm glad Farley and McCreary are doing well. Sin City said, y'all think Molden will play some safety this year, bottom end rotation at cornerback?
What do you think?
I don't know. I've heard of that. I haven't really heard it from the coaches though. So I think they'll probably keep him at where he's at. You know what I mean? I think they're gonna use McCreary a lot. I think they're gonna use him as like that fourth dude. They'll probably rotate him. You know how they like to rotate people in and out. So I don't know. I think McCreary could possibly take Molden's spot if Farley pans out, well. But I think they'll rotate him in and out. I think they'll keep him fresh.
Yeah, they should. They should. But the only difference, to be honest, is that Elijah Molden at this point can't play outside at all. At all.
No.
He gets beat there all the time. And that's why he's inside specifically. McCreary can play outside. I don't know if you have that play or whatever, but he can play outside.
I got it.
Yeah, he can play both. So I think when it comes down to it, if Farley or Christian Fulton is out for a play or whatever, I think McCreary goes in over Molden at that point outside.
Right. I could see them using Molden on like, more run plays and blitzes and stuff like that.
I mean, I think he could play backup safety for Hooker also.
Yeah.
If Hooker needs a playoff or whatever, I think he could do that perfectly fine.
I do too. And he's a little dog, man. I mean, he was making plays last season, knocking dudes' helmets off, knocking the ball out. I mean, the dude's a playmaker. We'll show that play by McCreary. So this was McCreary against NWI. Dude, this play is
beautiful.
Awesome. We'll roll it.
So that's just amazing.
Short arms.
He does. But what he did was he kept his hand over his shoulder and didn't touch him, and just kept it over and then reached when the eyes get big, when the ball's getting close. That is knowing what you're supposed to do. Don't give up the foul. Great defense, and that's one thing that he brings. And he's a dog. Like, I think drafting the guy there, especially with the injury history from Farley, amazing. I can't wait to see what he brings to the table.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, they, the big criticism on him was the short arms, but he's had no issue in the pros so far. And that's probably why he wasn't a first round pick, to be honest. So he could, I made a tweet earlier, he could be the steal of the draft, just because that's honestly really the sole reason why it wasn't a first round pick. So the dude's I'm gonna play this again. So if y'all listen, I posted this on Twitter, listen in the background to Vrabel. Just turn your volume up on your phones. Listen to him cussing like a sailor. Here you go. You can hear Vrabel in the background, like, effing pushing off and everything. Dude, I freaking love Vrabel, man. He's such a good coach, dude. I'm excited about this season, man. Here's I think did I play this one earlier? We'll play it again. And McCreary. This was versus Burks. So you could see like how, I mean, obviously Burks is huge, but you could see how he just he's like, dude, get off of me. But I mean, that's just how McCreary plays. There's probably going to be some plays like that during the season where he's going to get beat like that, but that's just his style of play. I don't expect to see him getting beat much though. you know, other than rookie mistakes or something, you know. Let's get to some more of these comments here, man. Y'all are going nuts in the chat, so I appreciate it very much. Let's see. Jameson says King Henry is going to make some people transform their text that Jonathan Taylor is the best running back in the NFL, which is complete bull crap. And I agree, dude. Colts fans, I love Twitter because me and TA was talking about this. Like, for me, I'm not a big social media guy. Like, I got a Facebook. I don't use it much. I don't use Instagram. I don't, you know, I look at TikTok just to watch like stupid animal videos and stuff, you know. But like, I love arguing with people on Twitter. I love tweeting out about Mason Kinsey and how he's the best thing since Randy Moss. And it just, you know, not that I actually think that. I just love messing with people on Twitter. And they get so mad about when I post about Mason Kinsey. And especially Colts fans. Colts fans, they just get pissed anything I post. But I have a lot of Colts fans that follow me. I'm sure you do too. But it's just fun, man. It's just fun to me. And while we're on the topic of Kinsey, we'll go on the Kinsey thing for a second. Because this is the Titan Upload Network, and we are Kinsey loyalists to a fault. You know, we admit that. But this video is awesome, man. He's now he's up against like some no name, you know, free agent guy, Williamson, but it's a hell of a play. So here we go. But yeah, man, he seems to be Kinsey's like one of those guys that just won't go away. You know, this is his third training camp. The first one he got cut like right away. The second one last season he was with us. The first season he went to like New England or something. You know, after he was with us for like a week or two. Last season, obviously, he was like a preseason fan favorite. This season, I know for a fact that he's been working like a dog all off season. He was training with Tannehill down in Atlanta or down in Miami for like 2 weeks because I was trying to like see if I could take some video of him or something there, but I don't think he was cool with it or whatever, which understandable. But you know, I just feel like that he is on a path now. Whether he makes our team or not, you know, I think that he's got a good shot of making it somewhere. It might come down to a numbers thing with us, but I just think the dude has got skill. Now, a lot of people will say, oh, they're going to keep Phillips over Kinsey. But I make an argument for keeping them both. You know what I mean? Because it just depends. It just depends on if they're going to keep 7, keep 6. I don't know, man. What do you think? Is there a real legit possibility? And be honest, you know, that Kinsey could make this team, seeing that you have Phillips too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm kind of in the middle on Kinsey because I know what he can bring. Like I compared him kind of to a tougher Khalif Raymond. Khalif
Right.
Raymond may not be the strongest, but I mean he was able to go by people, and Kinsey can run. And we saw last preseason, man, he's bleeding, like getting cut open, and still comes in the next play. Like the guy's a dog, man. And one thing that we Mike Vrabel and everybody loves in Tennessee is guys who can do multiple things. And he brings receiver depth and he brings return depth. So he's somebody that I'm sure they value. Otherwise, he wouldn't have been around this long, you guys. So, and Rossi knows more than me when it comes to Kinsey, more than probably most of us, him and Upload. So I think there's a good possibility. But I kind of think it depends on some of the guys on the teams improving. Like Dez, I think Dez needs to have a great preseason. There's certain guys on the team, but I think Kinsey's right there. I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't make the team, and I wouldn't be surprised if he made the team.
Right. I did want to show this. It was the where is it? Where's the comment? Oh, show that TD from. So this is. I'll show it. This was last year, but you can hear somebody yelling like a maniac in the background, and that is Sin City Titan who is commenting there. So just so y'all know that in the chat. But this is awesome. But this was cool, man. So they gave the ball to his family after he scored the touchdown. But you hear the guy yelling in the background like, "Roar!" That's Sin City Titan. Here we go. There it is. There it is. There it is. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Wow. And you hear me, but he's like, "Let's go." That was awesome, dude, getting to go to Tampa. And it's cool because this year we're going to go to the game here, and we'll get to hang out with them. Hopefully he'll sign something for us after the game or something. But I do want to so while we're on this Kinsey kick, we won't go on it too much longer, but I want to show. So every time I post something about Mason, I get so much hate. And a lot of people support him too. And it's freaking hilarious, man. And we'll just add it here. So this was a post I made the other day. And I said, outside, inside, screens, returns, whatever. Kinsey can do it all. There's a reason he's still around. And I think, and I showed the play. Just look at some of these tweets, man. Now some of them are good, you know what I mean? For the fam, always supporting. Braden, of course, Sauce Monster supporting. Let's see here. Thanks for the continued support.
You related to him?
Oh yeah, this one's funny, man. You related to him? Ain't no way you go to bat for this dude this much if you aren't. Let's see. Oh, this is a good one. This is a good meme. Why don't you two just get a room already? I thought that was a good one. Let's see. This was an honest one. Sadly, drafting Phillips probably keeps him off, but I wish him the best. You mean Kyle Phillips backup? You really ain't going to let this Kinsey thing go, are you, bro? Let's see who else. Oh, Easton Freeze, who we're always going back and forth with. Let's post on. If you thought his preseason last year was impressive, I'm sure this year he'll look even better. Really soak it in because he'll be back to the practice squad afterwards. And then we made a bet with him. So if Kinsey makes the team, then Broadway Sports has to do a whole 5-minute, Kinsey loving video on their podcast or whatever they do. There's TA with the speed around where practice squad. Kinsey's time with the Titans ended after Kyle Phillips was drafted. And I said, this I said, oh, I forgot you're a coach. Sorry, sir. Did not mean to question you. Then he got all butt hurt because I questioned him. So anyways, just to kind of get off that, but it's just fun to me. It's just fun that people get so bent out of shape over it. All right, moving on. Let's move on to the next little topic we got. We already went over Chigs. So let's go over Malone and Phillips. We talked about Kinsey, but Josh Malone is making a lot of plays. It's, him, Phillips, Kinsey, they all seem to be always open. These are guys that are getting separation. Phillips is impressive. Everybody thinks that, like, just because I'm a big Kinsey fan that I'm against Phillips. No, I love Phillips, dude. It seems like every video that comes out of him, dude, he is getting open. He's super quick. He knows how to get open. I mean, he could be the steal of the draft, right? I mean,
the only thing he really doesn't have is breakaway speed. But right. I mean, Cooper Kupp technically doesn't have breakaway speed. I mean, if you look at a lot of his plays, they're not really that far. Like you get a 20-yard play here, 30-yard play here, like it's chunks. And it's because like, that's why there's a similar comparison. Obviously, you can't really compare, Cooper Kupp's a beast right now, but the route running, when I watch Phillips do his route running, it literally looks like a dance. Like it looks like his feet are just perfectly going with the music, like with the route. You know what I mean? It's beautiful to watch. The way he's able to stop and go, cut back and forth, this and that. He's gonna be, he could be fit to guard in that slot. Whether he can run 80 yards after the catch or not, who cares? I mean, we needed guys who can at least get open and catch the ball. We could not get guys open. Guys couldn't separate.
Yeah.
This guy will separate. Especially because you can't key on a guy like that. We got too many other weapons you got to worry about. So he's right now. I'm high on him right now. I am. But pads on. I want to see him do this with pads on. Pads on. Big difference. Big difference.
Yeah, very true, man. It'll be interesting to see like the videos come out of camp. We'll show these couple videos with Phillips just kind of to show you guys if y'all haven't seen them yet. One of them's he makes a really tough catch against somebody. The other one, it's in the dome, but we'll show them both in succession here. Show that one again. And we'll show the I mean, look how he just. I got to play that one again. Like, look how he just stunts the dude. I mean, this is crazy.
It's like I said, it's unbelievable how he's able to run routes like that and not only just run the route, but stop so crisp, go the other way. Like you said, the footwork, the quickness, the hand-eye coordination. The only thing he lacks is elite speed. He doesn't have breakaway speed, but he doesn't need that to be a great football player. Jerry Rice wasn't a fast player, but I mean, when you catch the ball and you make one guy miss, usually there's no one there, especially as a receiver. So I really think if he continues to do this with pads, dang, Tannehill's looking like he could have a lot of weaponry.
Right, dude. I mean, yeah, man. I mean, that dude was just completely lost. He's like, what the hell happened? Like it was crazy. Josh Malone, another guy who's been impressing. I got a couple videos of him. We'll go ahead and show that too. I mean, he's a guy that's another guy that could push a guy like Kinsey out of the mix, just with his ability. We'll show these two clips here. So the little tip, the way he stopped, adjusted, because the pass was a little overthrown, turned around, made the play. Great awareness. Here's another one in the bubble of him. So, I mean, you love to see catches like that that are contested. So it'll be interesting to see, like you said, pads. That's the key thing. Real Fan Sports agrees with you on that, but yeah, definitely that's the real thing here. We'll get to some of these comments before we move on here.
The one,
BB
the one
says,
there. Yeah.
What is it?
No, I seen the one. Go ahead. The one where it says shoot as long as he can get free. That's kind of what I was saying. Like when I was talking, you can be the slowest guy in the world, but if you can get open like that guy can get open, I mean, even with as I guarantee you, do you even think someone's going to be able to tackle him in the open field with the quick feet he has, the stop and go? He's going to. I mean, it's crazy to think of the weapons that we have. Like if I'll tell you what, these receivers are gonna have to earn their damn spots. You're gonna have to earn it because there's guys playing hard right now, bro. Love it.
Yeah, and you're right about that. It's like like you look at somebody like Jerry Rice. He wasn't super fast or anything, but his route running, I mean, he was a technician.
Yeah.
He could also catch the ball, and he had a knack for getting open.
Yeah.
So that's more important than anything than speed. You got these guys that come out of the draft every year that are running 4.28 40s, and they do nothing. They're just track stars.
Yeah.
So let's see here. See what else we got here. Let's see. Valid point was how tall is Phillips? 5'11". A lot of people comparing Phillips to Hunter Renfrow. I've heard that before. Real fan says Renfro's route running is better in my opinion, but his hands can be questionable at times. His size does hurt him. Shane Loki's in the bill. What's up, Shane? Tighten up. He says, I think Chig has a chance to be a very good tight end. And yeah, we talked about that earlier. Titan Anderson is a big Chig fan. I mean, everybody's a Chig fan.
How how could you not like him? He's amazing. He's funny, fun guy, energetic.
Yeah, man, it's going to be exciting to see what he could do. All right, we'll move on. We'll go about another 15 minutes here, guys. Y'all make sure and tighten up that like button for us. Give Titan Anderson a follow on his channel and on Twitter at Titan Anderson 1. It's scrolling across the screen there at the bottom, his information. I'll let it play for a few minutes here, and y'all give him a follow as well. We're going to do this show every week. We're going to try and do it as long as we're both available and we can coordinate it. We're going to do this show every week. It's going to be fun. TA has kind of become a huge part of what we do here with the network and everything. So we appreciate you, man.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I have a lot of respect for guys who really love this team. Like me growing up in San Diego, like I felt like I was the only Titan fan in the world. There was no YouTube or Twitter or anything to reach out to people. So I really felt like it was my team, man. So when I see that there's other people, and especially from around the world, like Mexico and Europe and Canada and all over the place, it's like, wow, that's awesome, dude. So seeing guys like you and Upload and Weekly and Truth and I mean, sorry if I'm forgetting all the other guys, man. TTP and Power Hour, everybody, man. So
yeah,
it's amazing. Everybody's doing their thing, and it's so cool because one thing that I love is everybody's so different, man. Everybody, it's all so. I think it makes it so special that you can come to my channel and it's like a fiesta. You can come here and it's a little bit, actually a lot different, but Rossi to me breaks things down a lot better than me. I'm kind of all over the place. That's just a small point. Like all of us are so different and there's different things for different people's styles. But one thing stays the same is we love this football team and we've got a really good football team.
That's why I started a channel, man, because like I was in South Florida and there was no Titans fans down there. None. The only person I saw with the Titans any apparel on, it was the dude had like a jersey on, and I was like, tighten up, dude. And he's like, what are you talking about? And he's like, I got this at Goodwill, or so there was, and that's why I saw it, because like I was lonely, man. I was like, damn, I can't talk Titans to nobody. And I met so many cool people, man. Like friends, like real friends that we're friends, Titan Upload, Sin City Titan, who I helped Sin City Titan move to Tampa from Vegas. Went and helped them, load all the crap in, drove the U-Haul, all that stuff, man. And another guy, Raul Garcia, he was a guy that lived like 15 minutes from me. So it's really cool, man. That's what I love about doing this is getting to know everybody. And, another guy, James, Titans for Life, James, who's a part of the network. We talk every week, once or twice on the phone, so it's pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool. Mike Vrabel's in the house. What's up, Coach? Glad you're in here. Stay on them. Let's see who else we got in here tonight. We got Jonathan. Real fan says 3 to 30. Get them likes up, guys. Let's get this to 50.
Let's go.
The last show we got up to like 44 or something. So let's get this show to 50. We got 42 people in the building. So
Hell
y'all,
yeah,
y'all hit
that's
that
our show
like
right
button.
there. Let's go, guys. I already
Yeah,
hit like
man.
we're at 33 likes, you guys. Come on, there's over 40. Let's get it to 40 right now. Hit the like button. Let's go.
Right, man. Just back out of the chat super quick. It takes like half a second. Boom.
Let's go.
Smash the like button for us real quick. Titan Fox says in 2001, when I moved to Jacksonville, I felt that way. I was the only Titans fan. There's plenty more now that we are a winning franchise, though. Yep, that is true. Grandizer says the Watson suspension comes out at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. I don't know. I haven't kept up with that a lot. I don't know what exactly. I kind of quit following it because it was just like it was going back and forth, and it was
Yeah.
I don't even care anymore. But I don't know. Do you know what's going on? Like what the suspension is? What they're
I think at this point, when you got that one dude who's betting on football, Calvin Ridley bet on whatever, and he's out for the whole year. When you got stuff like this that's continuing to go on, what are you supposed to do? Say betting is worse than what this guy's doing? You know what I mean? Like the least they can do is suspend him for the whole year. And then the Texans right now are probably sitting there like, thank God we traded.
Yeah, for real.
Thank
dude.
God, because I don't know, man. Again, man, innocent until proven guilty. Is he even guilty? I don't even know, man. I don't even pay attention, but I know that there's like so much going on with all that, and it's not looking good. It's really not looking good. And if you have a quarterback, you don't want that. You know, people can hate Ryan Tannehill all they want, but the guy is a true pro on and off the field. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to win a Super Bowl. It is, whether you like him or not. It is hard. Yeah, that's rough, man. I feel bad for the Browns.
And who do they? I was trying to look up. So I guess they're going to be going with Jacoby Brissett as their starter.
Yeah,
because you know, if
rough.
Deshaun's not going to be playing, then
they're gonna throw the whole year and draft the best receiver in football in the draft. Oh my God.
That's terrible, man. They got Brissett, Joshua Dobbs. I like Josh Dobbs. He's not a starter in the league, but
He plays hard though. He plays hard.
And they got Josh Rosen, who wasn't Rosen a first round pick back in the day?
I think he made the first round. It was the Cardinals.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's like he was telling everybody everyone's gonna pay for it. Yeah, right, for passing on him. Okay, dude. Yeah. We got a celebrity in the building.
Who do we got here? Titan Upload Network live from the Dominican Republic. So he says, make sure y'all tighten up that like. But he's on vacation.
He said he just landed. That's a different comment.
Oh, did I miss the first one?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. I missed. I'm a little late. He said, just landed. Big Dog is back. Let's go. So there you go. There's Titan Upload in the building. Just got back. So I'm sure the content will be flowing here soon from Titan Upload. So thanks for tuning in, man. We got a great show tonight. It's been awesome.
A lot of fun.
Sin City with the nice comment, man. I always appreciate you. He said Rossi is about the realistic dude you'll meet. Gatlinburg coming up soon. Nico, can't wait to see you, bro. So yeah, we're going to Gatlinburg in September. And when I was in South Florida, we would go like kayaking and stuff. And his little boy was he'd always come with him, dude. And yeah, I can't wait to see him, man. It's gonna be awesome. Let's see what else we got here, and we'll get to kind of the last few videos and stuff. Steve Lane says, love RT17. Titan Upload with the hit the like button. Mesa says, yeah, Deshaun Watson needs to be, I think he meant to say Watson.
Yeah, Deshaun Watson
needs to be suspended for at least 2 years, to be honest. MB says, Rossi and Anderson, I can't believe I missed the first 53 minutes. Well, yeah, man, go back and watch it. He says, y'all going to Dollywood? Yes, we are going to go to Dollywood. 17 to go. Back to 17 going to go back to his 2019-20 form. I hope so, man. I think he can. I have hope in Tannehill. I really do.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what else we got on the agenda here before we get on out of here. We talked about Farley already. Farley's looking fast, super quick. Lewan said he dropped the social media and is focusing on football, which is good to see. Let's play the I got the little clip of him talking about it here.
Social media, how often do you guys meet?
It's like an AA thing. You're talking about, yeah, we have our 12 steps and everything. I got off it, honestly, the only reason why it wasn't like this big epiphany of mine, it was, me and Will treat that thing like a group chat. It's more fun and constantly being on it. And so, it's weird. The first couple of days I was actually like kind of bored. Like this world, the real world's kind of a little boring to me. And now it's become almost crazy efficient because there's really nothing to look at. So
do you feel good about making that commitment for?
No, I'm not much of a reader, but I do I've actually been reading more, but I'm not going to bore you with minor details.
Do you feel like that's going to be able to last for a significant
we'll see.
period of time?
I don't know. This is not. I mean, you guys are interviewing me about my social media. You're interviewing me about football.
Taylor,
So if you guys have football questions, I'm more than happy to take those.
Taylor, you said you're proud of the offense right now. The last couple of days, why?
So Lewan, dude, I love seeing him being interviewed and stuff. And I'm a big Lewan fan, man. There's a lot of people hating on him, but I thought he played pretty well the back half of the season. I think
he did.
What do you think about all this, man? The social media, do you think it affected his play last season?
I think he should have, when he started having all these injuries and issues and whatever, the podcast was really, I felt like a big problem just because he's so into it, which is fine, but it's just with football. I mean, you got to be, I want to see, that's your left tackle. It's your blind side. I want to see him. I want to see Taylor Lewan. Like everyone sees Taylor Lewan on the podcast and they see this joke. Like, and I don't mean that disrespectfully. I mean like a clown, jokey guy, like kind of being fun, entertaining, joking around. I want to see the Taylor Lewan that we drafted from Michigan, in your face, ripping your face mask off, throwing you into the crowd. I want that Taylor Lewan back, and I think he knows what he needs to do. We have high expectations for him. If he doesn't perform, he's it's adios, amigo. But I want him to perform well, and like you said, at the end of the year, he actually did play pretty damn well.
Yeah, I thought so too, and it can keep your mind off of it. A lot of people were ragging him about it, and they, like he said on the interview, y'all aren't here to rag me about social media. You're here to, but it's like, maybe it kind of goes hand in hand, dude. If you're putting too much time in one thing and not doing the other thing. I mean, social media is a huge addiction for a lot of people. I mean, it is. It's people on Instagram posting videos, pictures, blah blah blah. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm on Twitter all the time. I check my Twitter probably 10 times a day.
I'm way ahead of you. I'm probably over 100.
I get
so many notifications, and then sometimes I'll just like, is there anything new I could check out? Like, I'm like it's just crazy. Like I don't like to read, but I love to read anything. Tennessee Titans,
there's
Warriors,
9 notifications, and it's on my front page of my phone.
You see what I'm saying? Like but it's different for us content people that actually do use other platforms for for our stuff. It's there's a lot of people who reach out to us, a lot of people who will even talk a lot of BS, but it is what it is. I love it. I wouldn't change it. It's great. It's fun.
Yeah, and I wouldn't even have a Twitter if I didn't even have like the Titans. Look, I literally Mason Hater comment just came down the pike, and it says, I don't know if y'all could see it. Let's see. one good rep with no pads means it's like you saying he won that drill during OTAs when he clearly lost. So that's what I love about Twitter, man.
It's special, man.
So there you go. But it's I don't know, it's good. I'm glad Lewan's back. It's good to have a veteran there. Hopefully he plays good. Another topic in camp, big topic is Reduns. The coaches seem to be impressed with him. There's been a lot of questions about him. They say that he studies a lot, that he's been, staying late after training, after practice and stuff. And he's somebody that's got to step up for us. I mean, that's one of the big issues, that one of the spots, the offensive line, going in the next season. So that's something. Hopefully they can get better, man. Because we need them big time.
He will be our starting right tackle.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, they're definitely prepping him for that. I want to get, I don't know if I left out any videos here, but I do want to get to a couple of them before we leave. Okay, so Ric Flair, we were watching Ric Flair before the show started tonight. So they've had SummerSlam in Nashville, and he fought a match tonight. And me and
but he wasn't on SummerSlam though. SummerSlam was yesterday. He was on. It was their own card. Like it was his own thing. Conrad, his this I don't know. Some other guy put it together. Yeah, but it was for his last match. Yeah.
So it was like
regardless in Nashville. Nashville, the day after SummerSlam.
And I was telling TA, we're big wrestling fans, me and TA, but obviously in my family, it's a lineage of wrestlers. And my grandfather, we used to go to these wrestlers reunions in Mobile, Alabama, and Ric Flair emceed one of them. And I literally got to sit in a Red Roof Inn, and they all stayed at the Red Roof Inn, all like 100 different wrestlers. Paul Bearer, the Undertaker's guy, was there. Who else was there? And a lot of other famous guys too, and a lot of really older guys too. But they would open up the bottom. They'd all stay in the bottom tier of the Red Roof Inn. They'd like 20 rooms, and all like every night, the whole weekend, Friday night, Saturday night, they would stay up till 2, 3 in the morning. And me and my brother, this was like 10, 12 years ago, we'd go in and out of the rooms, hang out in the room. There'd be 10, 15 wrestlers in there. They're all getting drunk. They're like in their 60s, their 80s. And they're telling stories all night. And my brother put a tape recorder in his pocket, and we got about 6 hours of them telling stuff. But Ric Flair is on that tape. Like, I wish I could get the tape and play some on the show.
You gotta find it, bro.
Yeah, it's an old cassette tape. I know he still has it because I asked him about it like a month ago. But
that's cool.
He was just telling stories, dude, and he's just like, I mean, he's the same personality as he is in the ring, dude, in real life. And he's such a super nice guy. But this is a video about where he was being interviewed about Henry.
I loved him as a player in New England, so and he just reached out to me and said, "You want to come talk to Titans?" I said, "Hell yeah!" So, like I said, I usually have to have a favorite player on the team, and my favorite player in the NFL right now is Derrick Henry. I hated him at Alabama. I love him here.
Do you think Vrabel?
Anyway, but Alabama. So.
Do you think Vrabel could have made it inside the squared circle?
He's big enough. I forgot how big he is. Remember, he was a linebacker. Yeah. So, he's probably 260 right now. Absolutely. I can tell by talking to him. He's tough.
What is it about Derrick Henry that you love so much?
I didn't realize he had didn't realize he had that speed. When he gets in the open, he stands it up. I didn't see that in college. I just saw a hell of a running back, but to make it, to excel in the pros, didn't they have a 2,000-yard year?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2,000 yards. Think about it. That puts them in the same class as Adrian Peterson, people like that. That's not a night off. It's big time stuff. And the Titans are a big time facility. God, I love this.
Did you talk to some of these guys?
That's just awesome, man. Cool. That's just awesome. Like, the guy's literally a living legend. Like people don't understand when this guy dies, and like he's 73 right now, I believe. Like, when he dies, people need to understand how important. Like even when Hulk Hogan dies, like these are guys, and Undertaker, like these are guys that are like literally living legends, like wrestling's heyday, the most popular guys, and they're still alive. Like, and he just wrestled. He's 73.
Right. Blood all coming down his face.
Bro.
Like, it's
73.
awesome,
bro.
man.
Crazy.
It's insane, dude. It really is. I'm 73 years old and still doing that. And he knows his stuff. Like he's talking about, you know, he obviously watches the game. It's
Flair's
awesome.
older than Hogan.
Really? Yeah, I would
Flair's
think he
older.
was. Yeah. But yeah, it's just awesome to see them letting him do that and come in there and support him and stuff. It's really cool.
Yeah.
There was a cool picture of him. I don't know if I got it on here, if I put it on here or not. I love this picture, man. I just think that's awesome.
That's look at Tannehill, man. I really feel like Tannehill. I feel like Tannehill's having fun again. Like honestly, I feel like that game is behind him. I really feel like that.
Yeah, I think he is too, man. And maybe kind of, you know, with the expectations last year, there was such high expectation on him last season, you know, to perform. And you know, maybe you're right, man. Maybe he's having fun again. I think Tannehill's got talent, dude. Like there's plays. You remember that play last season? I think it was against Houston. Or maybe it was, I think it was against Houston, where he almost got sacked. He rolled out, made this incredible. And it was like
the last game of the season.
Yep. And it was like, holy crap, dude! This is
Lewan was like, he ran right into Lewan. Lewan was like, what the hell?
Right.
Yeah. Lewan's like, get over there, like pushed him kind of, and there goes Tannehill on the run. And I like, you add a healthy team, you add guys who are going to be out there, healthy King Henry, a healthy and more improved defense. Like I don't know how I just don't see how we're not a better football team. There's no, unless we have another injury riddled season, there's no way we're not better. It just doesn't make sense how we could get worse. I don't see it. I don't see it.
Yeah. I don't see it either. I mean, yeah, like you said, the only thing is the injuries. I mean, I truly believe that's why we were so inconsistent. I mean, you can't have any consistency, especially like I honestly think Julio is going to go to Tampa and just blow it up. You know, like it kind of has shades of like when Randy Moss came to New England. You know, now Julio's got Brady. If Julio can stay healthy, he's saying that he's healthy, Brady's going to feed him the ball. You know, so I just see, you know, our luck, he's going to go to Tampa, put up another like 1,500-yard season or something like that.
I don't think so, because he's not even starting. He's not.
Yeah, not because I mean they got so many guys there. What, Godwin,
Evans,
Evans, yeah,
yeah. Like he'll play. He'll definitely play. But he'll definitely be one of those guys who's used sparingly. Or they're going to be careful with him.
I wonder how much they paid him.
It said, I can't remember what it said.
Let us know in the chat if y'all know how much they paid him. I was just curious about that because, like, a lot of people were wanting him back. I didn't want him back.
I didn't. I mean, if it would have happened, whatever. But I just thought it's like AJ Brown's gone. He was, to be honest, AJ Brown was probably one of the biggest reasons why Julio was even there. And then now you could just focus on playing football. You're back to King Henry and the play action, and you got a hungry Treylon Burks who's just trending every freaking day. You know, you've got guys who can come in and play. Dez Fitzpatrick is improving. Mason Kinsey is doing well and again in practice another year. And you know, Kyle Phillips now is crazy. Like and then Hilliard's another guy that doesn't even get talked about a lot. That guy can be used as, you know, you could motion him to the receiver spot and he can make plays from there too. He's a very good pass catching running back. So I really feel like Tannehill now, he can just spread the ball out. It's going to be a Henry led offense as usual, but I think it's going to be pretty much spread out and played through play action.
Yeah, I do too, man. I think it's going to be a lot more efficient. I think Tim Kelly's going to bring. I think
Yeah.
Tim Kelly's going to be a huge factor in this offense.
Did you already see them practicing, like Tannehill practicing the quick throws to the side, and then you see Henry going and practicing those quick catches and stuff? We're gonna evolve a little bit. We're gonna add a little spark, and I think Bobby Trees is gonna be the biggest addition to that style. Same with Chiggs. I think those two guys, you can use them on end rounds and maybe even Hooper, but Hooper's not really that fast. But with Chig and Trees and even Burks, and then I mean, hey, if Kinsey's there or Phillips or whatever, you got guys who can do some things.
Shane with the news, he says 1 year, $6 million. So there you go.
I think there was $2 million in incentives or something like that. It was something like that too, some added incentives or something.
Yeah. Power Hours in the building. He says Julio's hammy is shot. I see 400 to 500 yards, 6 to 8 TDs. And, I mean, that would be probably a pretty decent season for him. His hammy is shot. Julio's wash. Have fun with Tampa. Somebody else was in here that caught my eye. Was it Titans Time Podcast? I thought I saw them comment in here. Anyways, y'all stay tuned for tomorrow night. We're having Titans Time. If we can get the show set up, Titans Time. And a bunch of people. What is it?
I just got a comment right now on one of my videos, my pre-made videos. He says, "Why are you always looking like RoboCop?" Oh my God! Wrong movie. But I loved RoboCop as a kid, man. I probably shouldn't have been watching that, but it was, my God, amazing. I know. All right, I gotta get little TA ready in a second. So whenever you're ready, or
yeah, man. So
if you want to fit, or if you want to hang out for a little bit after, you could do that. Whatever.
Yeah, man. I'll let you go. I'll hang out for a little bit. But yeah, go do what you need to do, man. Thanks so much for coming on. Y'all follow TA, man. And we'll do this every week.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me on. Fun. It's crazy. It's like every single day we wake up, man, we're one day closer to football. And I'm so excited. I can't wait to see this. The offense is going to be a mystery. It's going to be a whole new identity. Pretty much. And then the defense is going to be so fun to watch, you guys. Make sure you guys hit that like for Rossi. Come over to my channel as well. Hit like and subscribe over there. And guys, you're in for a good season, man. It's going to be a lot of fun. So again, thank you, Rossi. Thank you for everything, bro. Appreciate you. And man, we'll do this again.
Yeah, tighten up, brother. See you later.
See you. Tighten up, man. Let's go.
There you go. There's TA in the flesh. We're going to be doing this every week, so pretty excited about that. TA's awesome, man. We've become pretty good friends, too. We'll keep going for a few minutes here. Guys, I want to get to some of your comments. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Means a lot to me. Means a lot to the channel. I'm trying to get more consistent content out there. I moved and everything, so starting to kind of get back into the swing of things. I got a lot of stuff prepped that I'm going to start releasing videos and things like that. We're going to training camp. The Titan Upload Network is going to training camp August 7th with Titans Time Podcast. I'm going to see what I can do there. I'm not quite sure what I can do yet, but I would like to kind of sneak in, maybe get in some of the interviews and stuff like that. But I definitely am going to get a ton of footage from there, man. I'm going to, my phone or what in my camera is going to be out the whole time taking my own footage of training camp. It's going to be awesome, man. Let's get to some of your comments here, guys. Tighten up that like button if you haven't yet. Subscribe if you haven't yet. We got a lot of really cool stuff planned for the network. We got radio shows in the work that's going to be aired out to different cities across the Northeast and stuff like that going on. The Upload Network's we got all types of stuff. We're going to be doing live pregame videos from the stadium, from the Titans Stadium, outside the stadium, just like A to Z, all the media guys do. We're going to be there live in the flesh, interviewing fans. Hopefully we could get some media personalities in there. we're stepping our game up this year. We are stepping it up. We're trying to become a bona fide, an official type of network, and we're trying to step it up for you guys. It's going to be fun, man. It's going to be fun. If y'all are at the game, stop by when you're there. We'll put you on live. We'll interview you there, get your thoughts on the game. We're going to have a table set up, microphones, the whole works. I've talked to James about it, the big sportsman, Titans for Life. He's going to be there with me. Most games, he'll probably be there with me. We're going to co-host together. It's going to be like a legit show. We got cameras, everything. We got the works, signs. We're going to give out cards. It's going to be freaking awesome, guys. And we're really planning on, getting this thing to where it needs to be. And, you guys' support is awesome. Let's get to some of these comments. Jameson Mason says Texans game is where he made that play. Real Fan says, and y'all go follow Real Fan Sports. We gotta do a show together soon. They're Saints. Well, one of them Saints fans. I can't remember who the other guy follows, but he says Saints fans were excited when he came back because he never played well against us. He's talking about Julio. Bill Kerr says Julio better not do anything for Tampa. He did nothing for us. Let's see here. Sin City says people fail, systems don't. We have a good system going, getting to the point where we can plug and play these guys. Yeah, man, you're right, dude. If you look at a team that won a lot of championships, it's the New England Patriots. The Patriots had a system. They, the one year they had all the marquee players, they didn't win the Super Bowl. I mean, obviously they had the record season. They went 18-0 or, 16-0 in the season, lost in the Super Bowl. But, the years that they won it were where they just had that system going down, man. The dink and dunk, the efficiency, the defense, turnovers, time of possession. That's what won them all them Super Bowls, and I believe that formula can be the formula for us this season. I think you bring in a guy like Tim Kelly to help cultivate that formula, to help put that formula in place. I've been talking about it all offseason. The word is efficiency. Using Henry, the play action, having Tim Kelly to call the passing plays, and to have him, he's been a long time coach in this league, an offensive coordinator. He's worked with a lot of quarterbacks. He got the most out of Davis Mills. I mean, he made Davis Mills look good in a crappy Texans team. So I think it all goes back to the system, efficiency. You got your tight ends now. You heard Titan Anderson talking about it, how, the tight end position was non-existent for us last season. I mean, it was like a headache, dude. It was insane. And now we have real tight ends. We have Henry back. We have guys out there like Bobby Trees, who is a great route runner. And that's what that type of system you need is route runners. And it seems like we got quite a few good route runners. You got NWI, you got Bobby Trees, and then you got Burks as the big play guy, and he can go across the middle too. You got Phillips, who's going to be a huge weapon. Kinsey, if he makes the team, I think he's a guy that can be really good, So I just think we got a lot of weapons. You got Dez Fitzpatrick coming along, and you got some other guys like Malone, and whoever I'm leaving out. Any update on Hassan Haskins? I don't know. That's a good question. I was thinking about him the other day. I haven't seen any updates of him practicing. Do you guys know what's going on with him? If you do, let us know in the comments. It says Powerhouse says I'd buy that for $1. Real Friend says great stream. Thank you, man. Lawrence Williamson, what's up, man? Thank you so much for tuning in. Every wide receiver class took all 3-year deals with nice money, but he wanted 4. What is your opinion? Yeah, I mean, he probably should have took the 3. I honestly think that don't know, man. I really don't know. For whatever reason, maybe he wanted out of Tennessee. Maybe he wanted a fresh start or something. I don't know. I mean, we offered him the money and he didn't take it. I really don't know what went on. Real fan, don't forget to tighten up that like button. Let's get to 50 likes, guys. I don't know what we're at now. I haven't checked it yet. Let's see. Let's check it live on the air. Why won't we? Let's see here. Well, we're at 39 likes as far as what I'm seeing. So you guys hit that like button. If you haven't yet, just back out the chat and boom, hit it real quick for me. If you haven't, please do that. It takes 1 second. Just back out the chat. Boom, hit the like button. Let's get to 50, guys. Helps the algorithm. These guys are awesome. I can't wait to hang out with them in the season. Thanks, man. Thank you so much. You too, MB. And MB's been a long-time follower of this channel, the Titan Upload Network. So kudos to you, my friend. Thank you so much. You're an old head in here. A lot of you guys have been following us for a long time. All that crap we had to put up when the Titans were bad. Our turn. That's right. Great stream. We running back fantasy football. Yes, we are. I'm about to send the link out this week, so be on the lookout for that. Any of you guys, so we have a Titans, we have a fantasy football league we're starting. We already got probably about 7 or 8. It's going to be, I think it's maybe 12 teams at the most. And if any of you guys want to join the league, there's going to be about 4 spots open. So if any of you guys want to join the league, please hit me up on Twitter at Titans Rossi. Send me a DM, send me a direct message and just tell me you want to play. I'm getting the league started up. This league, I'm probably going to set like a deadline for like Friday or Saturday that you got to sign up by, but I'll get that set up tomorrow. You guys let me know on Twitter if you do want to play. We got a lot of like YouTubers in there, Titan Anderson, probably Titan Times Podcast, Titans and Truth, Sin City Titan, Al Pierce will probably be in the league again this year. And some other people, Real Fan Sports, we'd love to have you in the league too. If you would like to join our little fantasy league. So just let me know, man. Send me a message on Twitter if you'd like to. Al Pierce, do you have any video on how Weaver is doing? I don't have any videos on Weaver. There's not been much out about him. Let's see what videos we do have left that I haven't played yet. I think I went through all the videos already, but let's see what we got here. I got some of Malik running some drills here that we haven't showed yet. We'll go back and show some of the big ones. Let's just go from the top, kind of show some of the ones. Let's show this little montage that I put together. So this is Tanny like going to Burks, Bobby Trees. There was a play by Racey McMath and some other plays. So check this out. I put this together earlier. So it's interesting that last play there, you saw Racey. I don't know who he was against, but he's a guy that's interesting, I think. I mean, he's kind of a special teams guy. I would say that he's kind of on the bubble this year. They like him on special teams, but he's pretty fast. I mean, he ran like a low 4.4, I think. Maybe a high 4.3. I can't remember. So he's somebody that is interesting. So we'll see where he pans out. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, I got this one earlier. I haven't played this one today, so this is pretty cool. The Titans actually puts. I'll probably get copyright tag for this, but who cares?
Monday, back with the pads, back with the big boys, back with the hitting. That's football, baby.
There you are, the Titans social media with some good stuff there. They're always putting out some good stuff. Sin City says, "Don't show, Malik." Let's end on a good note. Grandize, shout out to everyone in the chat watching the stream around the world. Much respect. Thank you, man. Grandizer's always in here. He's always pumping the channel, man. Means a lot. I know, I think he's fans with Real Fans Sports. I think you hooked me up with him, right? So shout out to Grandizer. Really appreciate all the support. I need to make some of you guys, I need some more moderators. So maybe next show, if you see a little wrench by your name, I just mean, we try to keep it family friendly in here. You know, it slips out every now and then, but we try and keep it family friendly in here, try to keep the cussing to a minimum and stuff. You know, so you know, we just need some moderators, kind of keep the spammers out and stuff like that. So Eduardo, what's up, brother? He said, just stop by to show some love. Keep it up, Titan Anderson. Looking forward to see the content you put up during the season. Yeah, man, Titan Anderson was on here earlier. Good friend of mine. So y'all show him some love too. He had to get off. He had some had to go take care of his kid. Let's see what else we got here. I want to show this. I love this Molden video. I think it just shows who Molden is. We'll show this one again, then we'll wrap it up after that, guys. This is awesome. Look what he says about Derrick Henry. It's awesome.
What up? You making fun of my warm-up? I messed with this 9:30 though. Our first day we were 12:30. We're all good. We're all good. I'm so locked in today. It feels like I'm in a dream. I'm not gonna lie. What a dog.
I thought you almost pointed that. Yo,
I know. He didn't see me. He didn't see me. Derrick looked like a transformer. He looks like a transformer, bro. At the same time.
Yes.
Yeah. Go get that! Woo! Yep. 7-3, 1, 2, 3. Savage. It could have been. It could have been.
Savage. Wow.
It could have been.
That's how crazy he sounds.
It's like I'm not like. You see it? Yeah. I don't even know what I've been saying. Like, what am I supposed to say?
You know what you've been doing?
Yeah.
Go, DB's on 3, 1, 2, 3.
DBs. Let's go.
So yeah, he said Henry looks like a transformer. I thought that was awesome, man. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he says, bro, when NFL players are commenting on what a beast you are. Yeah, I mean, Henry just looks insane, dude. He looks insane. I think he returned. I thought he returned, MB. I thought I saw something today where it said he had returned, so I'm not sure. I'll have to go look that up, but I thought he returned today. So anyways, guys, I'm going to jump on out of here. We had a great show tonight. You guys, please tighten up that like button before you leave. Let's see where we're at as far as likes. See if we're close to 50. Let's see what we got here. We got 44, man. 44. If you haven't hit that like button yet, please do. We're at, well, it's over here. It's mirrored. I forgot. So we got 44 likes. So if you haven't hit that like button yet, please do. I'm sure we'll pick up the final 6, later on or whatever. But if you haven't hit it yet, back out of the chat real quick. It's super easy to do. Titans Time, they always do a good job of explaining it on a thing. But yeah, so you just, let's see. Back out the chat. Oh, let's go. I'm sure y'all know how to do this. But this is all it takes. Seriously. Boom. Boom. Hit the like button. That's all it takes. 46. We're at 46. We got 4 more to go. If you guys haven't hit the like button yet, please do. And we can get the 50 there. It's good for the algorithm, especially for live shows, for smaller channels like me. It gets things going. So we got 46 now. Let's see if it's changing. Any second by second live updates from Titans or us. 47. We're at 47. So only 3 more to go. If you guys haven't hit the like button yet, please do. I thought that was a pretty good thumbnail today. I thought it did a pretty good job on that thumbnail. I don't know. I kind of liked it. You know what I mean? Even get a bigger shot of it. But yeah, I like that thumbnail. I'm trying to do some different stuff with my thumbnails. So, that's what draws the eyes in. So, but anyways, we'll end there, guys. MB says mine says 48. I made it look I did make it look complicated, didn't I? But yeah, that's the technology. I mean, hey man, I've done pretty good. I've done pretty good in making all these graphics and stuff and things like that. Oh, let's pop this up. There you go, Sin City. That was the old thing we made for me and Sin City. We're gonna start a show last year. We got to do that this year, man. We got to make it happen. We're gonna do like a betting show, and Sin City Titan was gonna be like we're gonna do a thing every year, and all that. But I don't know. We'll get it going again. Oh, I did want to show this. I meant to show this when TA was on the show, and this is pretty cool. Amani Hooker said this during training camp, which it's pretty cool when you got players like Amani Hooker, and Amani Hooker's a great safety. I mean, he's showed that he's one of the better, I'd say he's probably one of the top 6-7 strong safeties in the league now. But he says Titans camps. This was from Teron. Love Teron Davenport. He says this was one-on-ones for the first time. No Robert Woods or Farley. Burks, Dez Fitzpatrick, and Kinsey stood out. Reggie Roberson. That wasn't the one I was trying to look up, but Amani Hooker had a quote. I don't know why I didn't put that one on there. Anyways, Amani Hooker had a quote on Twitter where they posted on Twitter, one of the media guys, and he said that there were 3 people that stood out to him, and it wasn't it was Bobby Trees, Kinsey, and somebody else that he had mentioned. I don't know if it was Phillips or whatever. He said that they were giving the defense trouble. So he named those 3 players, and I thought that was pretty impressive. You know, if you got a guy like that saying that they're giving our defense fits. Look, it's not about like, you know, we see videos of Kinsey and these smaller guys like, you know, beating some practice squad guys and stuff like that. But when you got the starting strong safety of your team who was a great player, I mean, Byard and Amani Hooker were ranked as like the number 1 safety combo up until like the 15th, 16th week of the year. So, I mean, when you got a guy that's coming out and saying these 3 guys are giving our defense fits, and he names Bobby Trees and Kinsey in that. I can't remember who the other guy was. I want to say it was Phillips. I mean, that's something to say. I mean, that's not just like, you know, Logan Woodside saying that. That's freaking Monty Hooker, who is part of the starting defense. So I'm pretty, it's pretty awesome that he said that. He says, good night, everybody. Good night, guys. Grand. So we hit 50. When you get 50 likes, you need to drop the boon. Oh, did we hit 50? I don't know. Let's see. Let's see if we hit 50 here. Nope, we're still at 48. No boom yet. No boom. William, what's up, William? Thanks for tuning in. He says Tannehill will be 4,500 yards, 41 TDs. Dude, that would be awesome. I hope you're right, man. And 7 rushing TDs. Yeah, that would be awesome. So anyways, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Thank you so much. We went an hour and a half tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in. You guys are great, man. I really appreciate it. We'll end with the little montage. Ended up there again just to get y'all excited about the season. Tighten up that like button. 2 likes to go. I really appreciate you guys. You guys rock, and tighten up. Let's get out.